Oil prices are down close to 4% this session. Weak factory data from China is highlighting the danger that fuel demand could be lower than expected. It follows, however, days of strong gains. Brent crude oil and U.S. crude, or WTI as it's known as, both rose as much as $6 a barrel during Monday's trading. That was after comments from OPEC triggered speculation that it might cut output. Iran's oil minister has also encouraged OPEC to do it in an exclusive interview with CNN.
After 1 year, the reaction of the market and shale oil producers means and shows us that it has no important effect. And I think we are going to the point, as I said, to decide how to manage the market.
The Iranian oil minister speaking to our emerging markets editor, John Defterios, as part of our series, Oil, a Global Price War. Let's go to John now. He joins us from Tehran. And John, the Iranian minister seems determined to fight for his market share. What was he telling you?
Well, it's interesting, Maggie. The tone has changed clearly in the last few months with the Iranian minister. I last saw him in Vienna at the OPEC seminar and the OPEC meeting where he addressed the delegates. He said he wanted to come out of the shadows at that stage and bring back Iran. But after the July 14th signing between the P5+1 and Iran, he's more determined than ever. Here is the landscape. He plans to release 500,000 barrels a day in January. That's 6 months after the July 14th agreement. That's if it all goes through with Congress. And then by the Iranian New Year, March 21st, another 500,000 barrels. Now, Maggie, this is hitting a market that, according to the International Energy Agency, is oversupplied by 3 million barrels a day already. He wants to add 1 million. And he seems undeterred by any of the criticism about Iran now flooding the market. Here's our exchange. You're planning to come by the end of March with another 1 million barrels a day. That would take the oversupply to a 17-year high. And they're pointing the finger at Iran as spoiling the market, even worse than we've seen over the last 12 months.
Can we wait and not to produce after lifting the sanction? Who can accept it in Iran? Do you believe that the nation of our country will accept it? Not to produce for secure the market for others? The first oil producer in the Middle East. Can we lose our share in the market? It's not fair.
A pretty emboldened oil minister of Iran, Bijan Zanganeh. Maggie also added here, and this is kind of the news from the interview, another 400,000 barrels a day by the end of 2016. This would take Iran to its pre-sanctions level of 4.2 or 4.3 million barrels a day and rank it right near number 2, number 3 within OPEC. It's going to change the dynamics of the organization here in a market that is oversupplied, as you can see, going up and down because of the uncertainty.